locked her in there and said we couldn't get her back until we called the police.
Choking me, got off my eye, scratched my face.
She was about to come to me. I'm 9 months pregnant. You're not coming towards me.
She took off with my daughter 2 years ago and got with this man.
I think she set this up.
Like literally kick me as hard as you can in my face, bro.
I got 3 different baby mamas, brother. And that's the 4th one.
On December 15th, 2024, officers responded to a residence following a report of a physical fight between a man and his fiance's ex-husband. The woman had gone to serve divorce papers, and after allowing her ex-husband to see their child briefly, he refused to give the child back, leading to the police being called.
Don't talk to them.
We came from out of town to serve him the papers from court. And,
So who?
Steven.
So who lives here?
Steven.
Okay.
We came all the way from Detroit to serve him. It was already agreed on and everything. And we served him. And then he asked to see our daughter for a second. And then he locked her in the house with him and he wouldn't give her back. So that's why you guys were called. And then he came out when y'all said y'all was en route. We let him know y'all was on the way. And he let her out the house. And then he came out fighting. Came out trying to bust my window and started fighting him. And I'm just like, stop. My daughter is in the car. And yeah, he just attacked him. And then he mad because he's like, he missed his daughter, this stuff like that.
So now,
Nobody's keeping
what
his
did
daughter.
the fight happen? What
Order.
did the fight happen?
He came out the house and banged my window and pulled him out the car and started fighting him.
He said he came out the window. So the paper that you got, was it court paper or?
I got my copy right here.
Okay, so isn't it the sheriff was supposed to serve it? They told you allowed to serve it?
No, yeah, that's how Michigan do it. As long as me personally is not doing it, I can have somebody else do it on my behalf, which is what we did.
Okay, so you the mother?
I'm the mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it to you?
This is my current fiance.
Okay.
And who is he?
That's my ex-husband.
Your ex-husband?
Well, we about to be divorced.
Divorced, but that's your ex-husband.
Yeah, that's my kid's dad.
So
But this is
he
what
was
paperwork-
fighting him?
Yep, he came out the house and attacked him.
So she said that I couldn't get her. She said, we gotta go to breakfast, we head back to Detroit. You can't have her. So I said, no. You're not taking my daughter. I said, I need to spend some time with her. I haven't saw my daughter in 8 months. He said, yes, you are. Yeah, we are getting her back. I closed the door, locked the door. He came here and started kicking on the door, hitting on the door. Which if you call the 911, they have the recordings because they record all the calls. I was like, hey, you hit him, right? You hit him. He's saying and all this stuff to me through the door. And eventually, I waited. He calmed down, went in the car, went in the car. When he got in the car, I was like, man, it ain't work all this. I'm gonna just go ahead and let my daughter go because I don't feel like with that. I done called you guys. I'm just let y'all go, man. I don't want to get with the police today, right? So I took my daughter outside, took the car. He kept calling me and stuff. He got out of the car, grabbed me, tried to punch me in my face.
So you walked outside with himself?
Yeah, I walked outside with my daughter.
Okay.
And he got out of the car.
So
He
was your daughter in your hands when you got when he started hitting you?
No. Okay. My daughter had got in the car already.
Okay, how old is your daughter?
My daughter 8 years old. She's right there. He got in the car, trying to fight me. Hit my face up. I grabbed him just like this, like a bear hug, and just took him to the ground. And I'm right here on top of him, like around him with a bear hug, just holding him. And he's trying to fight me. You know what I'm saying? I know I can, he's bigger than me. I can just, I can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just holding him because he's trying to push out there. As soon as I'm holding him, my baby mama get out and kick right in my face. And I got back up. I said, bro, I got back up. And I said, the police are coming, bro. Police coming. I got right here. And you guys pulled up.
This is the paperwork he just signed. This is what we came for.
No, my question is, right? You know, when we go into those situations, it's always nasty. Why you didn't call us to help in the middle of this?
Because I thought that it would be nice to couple said because he asked for it. He asked for me to come down here and
the
serve
evidence
him.
that you...
Yeah, he asked you because we want the divorce that's agreed on. So, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to be fine and stuff like that.
So let me make sure I got this right. You came here to serve him papers because he asked you to.
Yeah.
And when this is his house?
Yep.
So I'm guessing you gave your fiance the papers to give to him?
Because I can't personally
Because you can't give
do
it to him?
Yeah.
So once he opened the door,
They were fine. They were fine. And then he asked, he said,
Can I put it somewhere in here so I can...
yeah, go ahead. He said, everything was cool. And then he asked, can he see her? Everything was fine. And so we like, yeah, you can see her for a second. And because he bought her some stuff or whatever, some gifts. And I'm like, okay, cool. So he's like, I'm showing it to her. I called him like, what's taking so long? I'm pregnant. I'm 9 months pregnant. And I'm like, we want to go get breakfast. We're hungry. We haven't ate yet. And he's like, oh, I'm not giving her back. I'm not doing this. you're gonna have to call the police. You can talk to her. She's very, very mature. I mean, not mature, but she speaks very well for her age. She's 8 years old.
So he took her inside?
Yep, and locked her in there and said we couldn't get her back until we called the police. And we already have a PPO and protection order that just expired for the same thing.
For what? Not
Him kidnapping her, holding her against the will, keeping her for days and stuff like that. And she lives with me on her property.
You have your license with you?
Yeah, I do.
Boss man, you got your license with you?
He just gave it to me.
Came here to serve him the paperwork, he signed it, and then he asked to see his girl. We allowed him to see her. He took the initiative to lock her in the house. They was in there about 10 minutes. She called him, said he wasn't letting her come out. So I waited and knocked on the door a few more times. I was knocking a little hard, like to let her out. He waited another couple minutes. I came back to the car. So then he came out to the car, banging on the window, threatening me. So then after that, he snatched me out of the car, and then he attacked me.
So how did he attack?
He grabbed me, threw me on the ground, and choked me. He got off my eye, scratched my face, punched me a couple times. Of course, I'm trying to defend myself, and that's all he kept saying. Oh, I'm bigger than you, and this and that. So, I asked her right here. She saw the whole thing.
Yeah, she's sitting there crying and scared.
You can't ask her because she fights. Your sole purpose was to come over here and serve him with papers.
Yep.
They
he
get
completed
divorced.
that. He did that part. He was just trying to leave, and he came out fighting and insulting people.
Okay. So at what point, when all of this was going down, what point, or why didn't you call us?
We called y'all as soon as
I can't call you, 300-pound dude on top of me.
We called y'all as soon as he said we couldn't
You said
get
what?
her back. I did call.
She did call.
And they said
They said it was already somebody en
route.
route. We called before the fight even happened.
Yeah.
It said it was unit en route.
So we were just sitting here in the car waiting on y'all to show up. So y'all could pull out the car?
You said what? That's what I just said.
He wasn't here when you were talking. He was
I wasn't here.
Yeah, I just told your partner.
Calm down with the attitude.
I ain't got no
I'm
attitude.
just saying.
You just saying what?
Calm
I
down
don't
with the
have an
attitude. Okay. Just let you know, calm down with the attitude.
Ain't nobody got no
So at what point, ma'am, did you get out the car and kick him in his face? Because he got a big old shoe print on his face.
He was on top of him doing all that on the ground. My daughter was screaming, crying, and I just said, get off him. We done here. We want to go. And he just got up like he was about to come to me. I'm 9 months pregnant. You're not coming towards me. So I did what I had to do, and then I came back around and got in the car.
Who called?
I called the 911.
At what time?
12:25.
Do you have any additional calls at this location?
No, it was just one call. I called. They saying they called the police?
Here we go.
I called the police.
Go to jail for what? You getting mine.
Nobody said you going to jail.
I ain't said that either. She said that.
I said, I just
Only
I
thing we
don't
say
want
is just-
nobody going to jail.
Only thing we would say to you was just, we can calm down. Then no need for attitude.
I'm calm, bro. I just got attacked.
Understood.
You feel me?
And he already had those marks on his face. He was already
You don't mind
bleeding
if I smoke
out.
my breeze, dude?
You good?
He was already bleeding out, so I did not make him bleed or nothing like that.
He keeps saying I kicked his door in. You don't even see that on my shoe. I don't
You're not gonna see full shoe print. You're not gonna see a dog print on your shoes.
No, I'm just saying. Look at the shoes I'm wearing. Do you think I would kick a door in with these on, bro?
You can kick the dog with barefooted. So I mean, anyway.
I didn't kick the door.
He just bammed on me.
If I kicked the door,
Can you show me the record of you calling the police?
Yeah.
if I kicked the door in, it would have been broke down. I promise you that.
Listen.
That's what I do.
Are you listening to me now?
I hear you.
So be quiet now. Otherwise, you can go sit in the back of the car. I'm sure.
Back of the car for what?
I said be quiet.
Being aggressive, baby. Please just be quiet.
I ain't being aggressive.
Well, now you're changing words, bro.
Yeah, I said aggressive.
She told me that he refused to give the daughter, and then when they said they're gonna call 911, that's when he came out with the daughter, started fighting him. So it's conflicting statement. No, I'm just saying. Based on what you're saying, but what they're saying, when what she said, no, it's conflicting statement on both parties.
Mm-hmm. So when you came out with your daughter,
My daughter got in the car with her stuff. Me and him were back and forth still, calling each other names. He got in the car, punched my face, and grabbed at me. And I grabbed him in the barrel, and I just wrapped him to the ground. I held her down on the ground, and when I held her down on the ground, she came and kicked me in my face. He was grabbing my
So what was it? What part of the ground? What was it? Which part?
right beside that car.
Was it car?
Yeah, right beside the car. She walked around and she kept.
So at any point did you open the door, pull him out
no.
the car?
No, I didn't open the car door at all.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, I would never open nobody else's car door. But I'm saying, if I'm telling him to get the 911 call, if you call the 911 call, the dude was literally, before I came outside, he was beating on my door, calling me bitch, I'm gonna f you up, all kind of stuff. Please, please, please. I tried to record it first before I got real scared. Because I don't know if he said he was gonna shoot me, all kind of shit. But I ended up.
You recording? Do you have any recording?
I tried to record for this before.
Nothing came.
Well, this is what I was talking to him.
Keep my door in, bro. I'm gonna beat you up, okay?
That's what I told him.
I got you recorded.
Okay, then I called. That's what I'm saying. He kept fucking my door. I was like,
Well, you can't really say that at this point, but I don't know. It's probably gonna be. They're gonna turn that into an 82, and then both parties gonna have to do separate ways.
Yeah, it is gonna be another
because they're gonna be biased, and then statement comes from big too.
Yeah.
So.
They came over here to let me see my daughter. I was supposed to have her because I'm signing papers today, right, to finish our divorce. Because we've been separated for like 2 years, right? We've been separated. So she brought my daughter over here. I was supposed to spend time with her while they go eat breakfast. When I had my daughter, I signed the paper or whatever. She changed her mind on the whole deal we had. She said they gotta hurry up and get back to Michigan. They're gonna get breakfast with her. And I told her, no, you can't have my daughter. Like, I was supposed to have time with her today. I haven't saw my daughter in months. You know what I'm saying? I want to spend time with her. I said, y'all can come back out of breakfast and get her. So I closed the door and locked the door. I said, no, y'all just go get breakfast. And he started beating on my door. I bought my daughter like a lot of stuff. I bought her a PS5. I bought her like some crayon stuff, some jewelry, a Pandora bracelet, like a lot of stuff I bought my daughter. And I wanted to spend a good amount of time with her because I saw her.
So now a quick question. Who has full custody? You got share custody?
We don't have no custody. There's no custody agreement.
All right.
Like it's no cut because we haven't got divorced yet. We're still married right now.
So that
she took off with my daughter 2 years ago and got with this man. Like she left me for this man.
That's a question. Is there any point that you actually lock your daughter inside of your room over there and tell them like they can have it?
No, I told her she couldn't have my daughter.
Yeah.
I told her they couldn't get my daughter until actually.
Did you lock your daughter inside there and tell them that they cannot have your daughter?
No, I say they can't have my daughter until I supposed to spend time with her.
I ain't planning to go back to work looking like this.
Yeah, we supposed to be getting on the road. Like, we just literally came here for this. We're about to get back on the road and go all the way back to Michigan.
What kind of paper was you serving them?
I just showed your partner my court documents for divorce with child.
So that's your husband?
Yeah, legally.
Okay.
Yeah, but we've been separated for almost 6 years.
Ain't they say something about a gun in the notes?
There wasn't a gun. He said it so we can get over here because he the one that said the gun. They were bigger than his.
We don't know if he got a gun.
Yeah.
But somebody did mention 6 and 9.
No, he mentioned that. He mentioned it because he's the first caller that said there was a gun. The guy was bigger than the door with a gun.
She was the first caller.
No, he was the first caller.
Did he sign it?
Yeah, he signed it. That's what I'm saying. Everything was fine at first.
When was the last time he saw his daughter?
In court when they gave her back to me from him kidnapping her. We had
When
a
was that
protection
time?
order
What was that time?
last year.
Last year. So you haven't seen his daughter since last year?
No, he saw her in the summer when we tried to see if it would work out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he played little games, mind games again. And so I just said we're going to let the court handle it because you can't be trusted.
So my question for you. Did you tell him it was cool? He was gonna bring your boyfriend with you. He was okay with that.
Yeah.
You have proof of that? That he was cool with it?
He knew we were coming down here.
No, I'm not saying no, we, because you and your daughter, that's still we. But you tell him specifically, I'm bringing my new boyfriend with me at the time.
They knew.
Hear me out. Do you have proof of that?
No.
There we go.
It was on the phone call.
There we go. So that's because when you're going.
He didn't have an issue once he signed the paper.
Hear me out. Whenever you're going to a divorce with anybody, and Michigan is legal, but you're in Georgia now. It's not legal in Georgia for you to serve paper by yourself because you crossing jurisdiction right now by coming to Georgia. So even though we cannot serve it for you, since like that, you could call us to help you out with it. That's when you cross the line right now because you're not in Michigan anymore. You cross the border completely.
Yeah.
Because it's legal there, that doesn't mean it's gonna be legal here. So if you needed help for us to figure this out, you need to call us out at the end of the day. So that's when you cross the line, basically.
Okay, but it's not illegal.
It is illegal in Georgia because you cannot serve it in Georgia. The fact that it's legal in your home state, they cannot come to serve it here. When you get here, you should call us to help you with the situation.
Okay.
So that's what it is now. Now, basically, he can't go to jail because he went to a place that's not allowed to be here at this point.
But nobody told us we couldn't come. I have all the messages of we
No, but
10 minutes away.
But I
we're
just
on the
asked
way.
you. Easy doesn't know your new boyfriend's coming.
Yes, he knew.
Where's the proof? You have the proof. That's why he said no, you don't have it. He was on the phone call. The same way you got proof that he knew he was coming, you could have the proof. Say, hey, is it okay for my new boyfriend to come with you too? You
He
see?
knew we were coming. Because he knows that
You don't get my
discussed
question.
with
My
him.
question, I'm asking
I
a
know,
question.
but what I'm telling you is we did discuss it, and I told him I can't personally serve you, so I'm bringing him with me to serve you. And my friends were supposed to come too, but they was running out of gas.
When the kid was in the house, why didn't you just call us instead of you making? Yeah, but why didn't you just wait for us to get here instead of you trying to?
I came back and sat in the car.
But you were banging on the door.
I knocked on the door, yeah. Because I wanted her to come outside, yeah.
Understood, but if you call, why don't you just let us come and then do our job and get the baby out?
I mean, well, he eventually opened the door. I had to serve, he had to sign some paper.
How would you had to serve him?
Because he can't do it. He had.
So that's when people hire a private individual to come do that type of business, not just you put yourself in.
Well, listen, bro, I'm from Michigan. It's kind of different down there.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't how I go down here.
I know, but he just explained that to me.
I'm just saying, I wasn't educated on the laws on how I go.
We've been playing for months. He knew we were coming down for months. Like, this is not something just sprang up.
So how long the kid been here right now?
She was in there.
Never.
Oh,
She just wanted to say hi to
went
him.
inside, and then that's when.
Yeah, he wanted to show her the gifts that he got her. And then he locked her inside.
I just wanted to know if you can review footage from at least maybe 20 to 30 minutes ago.
Like, we could hear the noise a while ago, but it's not on there.
Yeah, it skips ahead. You see him knocking on the door, and then it skips to y'all talking to him over there.
I think she set the shit up. I think she set the whole thing up because if you're gonna serve her, why the hell would you bring your current boyfriend with you and everything, bro? I think she set this whole shit up.
And I saw her one day in 7 months, bro. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying?
So when you walked to the car, then
I walked to the car. We were calling each other names and stuff. He got out of the car. Me and that guy.
Female? Or
no, me and the guy.
Y'all was already talking?
Yeah, well, he went to the car first. He was sitting in the car.
He grabbed you like around your neck like this?
Yes, and I grabbed up under him like this, up under where his arms were, and I turned around like this, because he's in front of me like this. I turned around like this and put him on the ground, and my arm hit the ground.
So you on top of him?
Yes, I'm on top of him.
So how did she hit the kick in your face?
I'm on top of him like this, right?
He says,
she walk around the car, get off of him, and kick me in my face. Like literally kick me as hard as you can in my face, bro. Did she tell y'all that?
Yeah, she admitted to it.
Okay.
And then we got the tussling over here. He jumped on top of me, obviously, you know, as you can see.
what's tussling? I need details.
He grabbed me, he jumped on top of me.
How did he grab you?
Grabbed me out, snatched me out the car.
No, like, explain to you, how did he grab you? Over the shoulders, under the shoulders?
Grabbed me by my jersey.
He grabbed you
by my jersey.
He grabbed you like this?
Correct.
So he snatched
me out.
And then he what?
Threw me on the ground right there. And then he started I was trying to defend myself. He hit me in the face, scratched me, and was choking me. And then he was gouging my eye when I got up off the ground.
He gouged your eye when you got off the ground?
He was grabbing my eye. When I was against the car, because I was able to get up, and he was grabbing me by my eye.
How did the fight stop?
He came to the car.
No, not start. Stop. How did it stop?
Stop?
Mm-hmm.
He got off.
He just got off. He just walked away.
The fight actually stopped as soon as one of y'all units pulled up.
He said, they hear not.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you because the plane.
He's screaming. This guy here, he's screaming. They hear.
I filed for divorce 3 times, bro. One time in Michigan, I couldn't get her served. 2 times here, they threw it out because jurisdiction. When she moved, we lived in Decatur. She moved and took my daughter to the cab. The court, the law says you gotta be, if you live in there less than 6 months, you can't file the case, right? So I filed in the cab because she had moved out of the cab less than 6 months. They kicked it out because she lived in Detroit, right? So like they said, you got to file in your own county. So I filed in Fulton because I moved to Fulton. I filed in Fulton County, which is here. I filed it here, and they kicked it out because they said they had no jurisdiction in Michigan. Then I filed it myself. I went to Michigan, got her. I couldn't get her served. I went to Michigan, filed it myself, and they kicked it out because I couldn't get her served.
What y'all saying is that he grabbed your new boyfriend out from that mouth. That's what you originally said, right? The video does not show that. The video shows your boyfriend out. So it's all about credibility, right?
Yeah.
When you talk to them, right? So this. don't want to go by the swing, right?
Okay.
You need to go by the so the doors are unlocked.
Yep, I unlocked the door.
Okay. And the stuff, right?
Yes, yes, she
Right?
has the
And
stuff.
yes. And after she got in, and the stuff,
Yeah.
what? They closed
I
the
think
stuff.
they were already out of the car.
They was going back and forth. Arguing, right?
Okay.
And that's when your boyfriend got out of the car. They hit me. So listen.
Okay. Okay.
Right? I'm gonna tell you what I see in the video.
Okay.
So I'm trying to confirm is that, or y'all gonna tell the truth?
I did not see that. That's what I'm telling you.
And what made you, in the midst of them tussling, why did you come around the car and kick him in the face?
Because I wanted to go. When he got up,
Do you think you kicking him in the face helping him to end, or it's causing more? But it's causing more bodily harm.
Get off of him. Get off of him. He got up like he was finna come at me. So
now you're adding more to it, right?
I already told him that.
But what I'm saying is, if you saying he got up, you kicked him while he was down to the ground. So
no, he wasn't already down to the ground.
both of them was on the ground.
Yeah, he was getting up because I'm screaming, get off of him, get off of him.
He wasn't standing up. He wasn't standing
No, he wasn't.
So
He was getting up.
But keyword, he wasn't on 2 feet. He was still
No.
laying on the ground, right? And that's when he kicked him.
I wouldn't do what he did.
Understand you haven't seen your daughter, your kid, for like over a year. And
I've been in that position.
you've been.
Absolutely. I got 3 different baby mamas, brother. That's the 4th one. So I know how to.
And they start tussling. She was, still trying to get in the car, and I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking? I'm just like, I should hear you. She crying, this and that. She like, oh no, don't fight. And I was zoned in. Like, get in the car. I locked the door. Once she got in the car, y'all gonna fight, but I'm calling the fucking police. Police said they was already en route. So I'm just like, just wait for the police to hear. Just wait for the police to hear. I thought he hit him first because I thought he put him on the car.
He didn't put him on the car. So did you see when your boyfriend swung him?
No.
Did you see him swing at your boyfriend?
No.
So you didn't see no punch. You just seen them land. You just seen them land on each other on the ground.
We're pulling like this, and they went down to the ground.
They both went down to the ground. Talk to her. She now told the truth about the situation. I reviewed video of the fight. He didn't snatch you out. Okay? You stepped out. So, what words did he say or threat to you?
He said, I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than you. I beat you up.
And that's what got you kind of upset. You stepped out the car.
Correct.
Right. So he didn't, because I already did. He didn't grab that car. And think about this, when we ask him questions, once you lie, it messes up your credibility, and it's also an offense of obstruction that you hit in an investigation like it is untrue statements, right? So, but I told her we could just document this stuff, but we need a full truth and not a lie, because we know the facts from the video.
Right.
He didn't yank you out the car.
Understood.
You stepped out the car.
That's
swung at, and you swung at him first.
I ain't swinging him first.
Swung at him first. She already
didn't swing him.
But let's say your own girl already said. So no, listen.
I'm listening.
It's cool, right? All this stuff is still a fight, right? Nobody said you going to jail for it. She not going to jail for it. Nobody said nobody going to jail for it. All I said was, for documentation purposes, you know the full truth coming from you. I can't leave knowing I seen the truth, but I can't let you just leave knowing that you just lied to me. I'm saying that you didn't do this, you didn't do that, when I know you did. Right.
Okay, I don't recall swinging on him first, but he came up to the car, was banging on the window, threatening me. So then I stepped out the car, and all I remember was him grabbing me, throwing me on the ground, and then we was tussling from there, fighting from there.
And what made you step out of the car though?
He was threatening me.
What he was threatening you, son?
He said, I'm bigger than you, I beat you up, calling me. And, that just wired me right there.
So all he said was, I beat you up. Where you standing at? I'm not standing there. Why you just didn't lock the door?
She actually did lock the door.
Oh, you unlocked it. That's what she said.
I
locked the door and came out because he said he's bigger than you.
No, what wired me is when he called me. Got out, and that's when he,
He's still missing out. He's still missing one part.
I don't recall swinging on him first.
You recall swinging at all?
All I remember was him grabbing me.
So you don't recall swinging at all?
Definitely not first. I'm not even that type of person. You got to provoke me to really do that.
So what you got in the car for?
You was already provoked when you got out the car.
You right.
It makes sense, right?
You got to provoke. Yeah.
You good?
Y'all don't mind if I hit my breeze, do y'all?
What that is? The bait?
Yeah, it was like,
That's fine.
Yeah, get you to tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth, brother. I'm telling the truth. I ain't.
Are you trying to press charges against somebody?
I don't want my daughter to see her.
I'm saying, so do you want to charge her or just him?
Both of them. I want to charge them both of them, but I'm saying I just don't want to let my daughter
You don't want the daughter to see the mom
see.
get
You know what I'm
arrested.
saying? I don't want her to see that. You know, if y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Please.
We can try.
All right, man, step out for me. All right, put everybody back from me.
Hey, princess, how you doing? What's your name? Eden. When you mind stepping out, Eden? You can get your presents. I see you painting your nails.
Where are we going?
We're gonna go inside with your daddy.
Why?
You don't want me to get your presents for you? You gotta go inside.
Well, your presents are in the car.
Why do we have to go inside?
Because you're gonna stay with your daddy. We're gonna talk to your mommy and daddy outside separately, okay? Because we're gonna talk to them separately, okay?
Yeah, they just gonna talk. They just gonna talk to her for a little while. Okay.
You should call us. All right. So that's what the law says. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. So if you, because you can't come serve paperwork from out of jurisdiction to another jurisdiction, even though you guys agreed on it. But and if it's turned to that point, because basically that's property, he can stand the ground. That's why I kept asking her. Did you know that he was coming with you? Because the fact that you guys are verbal agreement before, she should never came with you. Do you know that was a trigger or something? It's the same way like my ex girlfriend. I got a baby with her, bringing she bringing the next dude to come pick up my child, and we already had an argument before. You know how that's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? All that could have been avoided at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Let me get his wallet.
And we'll cuff you to the court.
You wanna give this stuff to them too?
Yeah.
Do y'all both live out here now in Georgia? You
No,
and your boyfriend?
we literally just drove down here to serve these papers, and we about to get back on the road and go home.
How long will we be locked up? I ain't never been locked up before.
Yeah, I'll explain it to you.
I don't know what your intentions was or your boyfriend's intentions or his intentions, but obviously you bring the boyfriend to the equation.
He did that on purpose. That's why he was
probably did.
recording. Of course he did. Of course he did. That's just who he is. Everything is premeditated.
And you got yourself involved by coming around kicking. You could have just stayed out the way and called us. You're pregnant and you got another child, so you would have been straight. You ain't gonna kick her. It was just be your boyfriend.
Well, he didn't have to be a about it and press charges. Just took it like he did everybody else. You want to throw his weight around. Oh, I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than you. You always want to come at somebody and be the aggressor and then cry the victim when the police get there.
See the other one or not see?
That's fine.
Right? Because it's gonna be, I mean, it's a bumpy ride.
It's okay.
So just so you're clear, you are being charged with battery just for engaging in a fight with her husband, okay?
Alright. So how we get arrested and he don't get arrested? I'm just curious.
Because we got video footage from the Ring camera across the street.
It's me attacking him.
Yep.
Ain't no way.
I mean, go over by the handprints. Go by the handprints. On the wall, by the handprints on your left. Yeah, you can have a seat right there.
The woman was charged with battery and cruelty to children in the third degree.